So today I just want to 3D model a barrel for like the first time, well, in Blender. Well, I say first time, but I had a recording before this where I managed to make a barrel during my actual first time, where I really struggled with the menus in Blender and just trying to find where everything's at, because it's very different to Maya, which is a software I have used for quite some time already. But the recording ended up getting botched, so this is going to be a second attempt almost, hopefully gonna be a bit cleaner this time around, but I will go through the processes of what I discovered and how I managed to get through to the bitter end on making a barrel in Blender. But in any case, let's get started. Don't expect anything professional, I'm still learning this new software after all. And annoyingly enough, the exploration of how I managed to navigate the software, trying to find all the button combinations, has been lost, so I do apologize if it seems like I know how to move around in Blender already. But at the same time, I did make it so that the navigation for this software is the industry standard, which is similar to Maya. So to begin with, I'm just going to resize this cube so it's very barrel-like, or cylindrical almost, like so. And then we're going to add a series of edge loops to make a bunch of subdivisions on the model itself. So I think we have to click on modeling up here. Perfect. And then this is where I discovered that you can select edges, faces, and vertices. But for now, we won't worry about that. We're just going to get the knife tool, which is down here, which I discovered. It's called the loop cut. But again, I think there's a knife tool here, which in Maya, the knife tool is used as a regular knife in Blender, but also handles the loop cut stuff with a button prompt or hotkey prompt. But it seems like in Blender it's two separate settings or tools. So for now we'll just go on loop cut. Then we're just gonna, didn't mean to click that already. We're gonna try divide this cube into 3. So we're gonna add an edge loop there and an edge loop here. I'm sure that there's a much easier way of dividing this cube in 3 separate chunks, but for now this is the method that I quote-unquote settled with. I'm sure that there's a bunch of easier methods to go about this, but for now this works. So now with the cube all separated like so, we're going to grab the corners on the vertices by clicking here, and then we're going to go into, I think it's the move, I don't know which is better in this case, and then select the 2 vertices there, hold shift, we're going to select those vertices there as well, and hold shift, those vertices, and that one there. Now with those 4 vertices there, we're just going to go onto the scale option, or you can press R, but I did not know that until recently. Well, I say that, but it's exactly like Maya. I just didn't know that it's exactly the same in Blender as well, but I'll just click it right here. We click R, now we can see that the scale tool is centered like so, and then we can just hit the blue square there, or click the blue square, and just drag it down, and that will slowly cylindricalize the cube there into a cylinder, which is more or less a barrel already. We're going to add a few little details here and there. Next step is just going to be getting the edge loop tool again. And then what I did before was I did a little band on the middle. So we're just going to do that quickly. So we're going to add an edge loop there and then an edge loop here. Perfect. And then from there, we're going to select the faces by clicking the faces on top here. Then to select mode face. And then I think I keep clicking the move tool. I keep clicking the move tool when it comes to selection, but I don't think that's the correct way to go about this, but it does work. I'm sure that there's this tool here called select box, which I'm sure if I click actually the arrow here, maybe I can go onto tweak and now give me what is essentially the move tool but without the gizmo. So if I click it like now, oh perfect, yeah, that works as well. So we just have to click on that little arrow there and make it the tweak tool instead of the select box. That also works. Okay, with the little band around the barrel there, we're just gonna press E, I think it was, or W, or I think it's R. Yeah. We're gonna go on the scale settings and then click the blue again. Extrude it out slightly, or bring it out slightly, just to bow it out, just like how a regular wooden barrel looks like. Oh yeah, we're gonna be trying to make a wooden barrel, not a metal one that. Not like those metal ones that explode in those first-person shooter games. Just a classic wooden barrel supported by metal reinforcements. Okay, that's a little bowed out slightly there. I think I'll decrease it slightly because it looks more like a bomb almost. Just a little bit more actually. There we go. I think that works. Okay. So now we're just gonna extrude it. Now what I discovered before, I tried extruding it from this section here, just this initial setting, the extrude region, which is not what I wanted. What I wanted was actually, if we click on the arrow here, it was the extrude along normals, because what that means is that when it extrudes out... Oh, come on, get out, get out. The edges and the faces stay connected together. If I try to extrude it how I did before, where is it? Come on, extrude region. Well, it was a right old mess, but I don't know how I did it before, but it looked like this. I didn't use this setting here, the extrude individual, but it looked like this basically when I extruded before. It didn't connect together, so the faces came out separately, and I had to delete the faces here and just like select the edges and then go onto like face, then fill, which is not what I wanted, but it was much easier just to... I keep losing my progress. How do I undo forwards actually? I'll worry about that next time. We'll just repeat what I did before, so we're just gonna go on to, with the faces selected, just scale it out slightly just so it has a little barrel shape. Yeah, that works. Okay, we're just going to go onto here, click the arrow, go onto extrude along normals, and we have a metal reinforcement around the barrel. That is perfect. All good. So that's step 1 done. Next step, we're just going to add like a little indentation on the top here. So we're going to like select the faces, bring it in, then extrude downwards, just have a little bit of a detail on top, like a lid almost, or just a sealant, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but it looks very barrel-y if I did this. The thing I was going to do is basically this, so select all the faces here, then we'll go on to, I think it was insert faces, this one here, we'll click that, and then with that press, we're just going to, I don't know how this tool works, but I'm just going to be pressing random stuff and see what works. We drag it. Oh yes, we drag it. Which way though? Oh yeah, we drag it like so. Around here. Perfect. Now we have like a indentation, or like, I don't know how to pronounce it, just a smaller circle inside of a bigger circle. So with this smaller circle, we're now going to go on to, I don't know which tool is better, but one of the extrusions. I'll just do extrude region, I think. Yeah, I think extrude region works. I don't know the difference or how it affects things in terms of geometry, but I think this works. It works for now. I'm sure anyone more knowledgeable than me can point out whether this is wrong or not. But it works now. We got like a little indentation on the barrel here, which is what we want. And now we're going to do the same on the bottom down here. We're going to go on to tweak, select all the faces over here. Then same as before, we're going to go onto insert faces, bring it in a bit, like so, around there, perfect. And then we're going to go onto extrude, then bring that up a bit. There we go, no one's going to see this little detail, but it looks nice. That's all that matters. Yeah. Well, I think I semi botched it as well. Maybe I can... well, no one's going to see it. Only reason I say I botched it is because it looks... the top looks much better than the bottom, mainly because the ridges or the borders is much bigger. But no one's going to see it, so I won't worry. I'm not too fussed about it. Next step, we're going to add another metal reinforcement on the top, like this one here, but just a bit below the little lip there. So we're just going to go into the loop cut here. Cut around maybe here. And then cut around here as well. Perfect. And then we're going to select the faces. Oh no, that's still on the edge setting, so go into face here. Click that, click that. Oh. I still wonder if there's like an edge loop or a little like technique to select all the faces along this row here. Because if I try to do what I do in Maya and double click here, it selects like the edge loop across, if that makes sense. I wanted to like select the faces across this whole circle here, but for now we'll just select the faces like so. There we go, and then we're just gonna go on to honestly I can't remember what I clicked on. I think it was the extrude normals. There it is. Go like that, just a little bit. There we go, that's another little reinforcement there. We'll go on the bottom now. Same as before, get the loop cut and just make a bunch of edge loops. There's a one there and a one here. I do wonder if there's a way for me to snap it. I think holding shift or control. Oh yes, holding control snaps it for me. There you go, around there looks good. Now we're just gonna go onto the tweak and select the faces once again. We're just gonna go into faces, the select mode face. There we go, and then we'll just go into extrude once more, extrude along normals, and bring it out slightly. Perfect, so that's a barrel. Perfect, all good. Now in the previous video, well I say the video, but I kind of lost all the footage. I was content with this being what I created for the first time in Blender. But maybe there's a few little bits of improvements here and there, but for now, being as I didn't find any form of reference before doing this, I think this works out just fine, and just from the silhouette alone, it looks like a barrel from afar, which is more than good enough for me. But you know what I might try and do? I might add a little like hole, almost, to pour whatever is in the barrel out, if that makes sense. Or I'll just practice trying to make a little like nozzle or like a circle. What's it called? I don't know. Maybe it'll make sense once I start 3D modeling it. So we're just going to go on and select the faces around here. I think around here is good. We'll go on to, what's it called? Insert faces, bring it out a bit, bring it in, whatever. Come on, go, 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 go. Why is it so hard to... Okay, we'll just do that, and then we'll just go into R and just like scale it. Perfect, and now we're going to... I want to try and make this circular somehow without trying to create an n-gon. Basically, an n-gon is a face that has more than 4 sides. But I did see there was a setting or a tool on the faces section to like beautify it, or like there was something around here that like cleans up the mess, like this one here. Maybe I'll mess around with that later down the line. For now, let's try and make this circular. So we'll get a knife. Let's go on edge mode, actually. Okay. Okay, that works. That works, that works. We got a thingy here. I don't know what I'm working with here, actually. Okay, let's just make a shape to begin with. You know what? It's just gonna be a square little nozzle on the barrel. That works just fine. Okay, so we're just gonna go insert another face. No, actually, let's not give up, let's not give up. We'll keep working at it. Okay, I think I got an idea, So we're gonna go onto here. Onto knife. Wait, if I go on here, what other things do I have? Oh, what's that? Bisect. What's that do? Oh, nope, let's not mess with that, actually. Offset edge loop cut, nah, don't mess with that. Yeah, we'll stick with a knife, we'll go difficult on this. So we're gonna add a cut here. I'm sure that there's a much more efficient method of doing this to make it straight. Which is not, wait, maybe I can go on to, here, if I click here. Ah. Oh no, I can't get out of the knife, no. There you go, if I click here, I should be able to, yeah, I'm on orthographic view now, perfect. Okay, let's do this. So we'll go onto the knife, click. I don't know, actually. How do I make you snap along the, I want it to be straight. For now, let's just connect these together like so. Okay. Then we'll go on to here. Oh, I'm looking on the bottom here for like settings, and there's a midpoint snap here. I'm sure that there's another snap we can do. Wait, no, wait, if I do this... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Go back to normal. I wish there was a way for me to go forwards. Wait, there's undo. Control-Z undo. Like, undo my undo, but I don't know if there's a way to do that. I'm sure there is, but I don't know it. Well, for now, we're just going to go on to click in... We're going to click in the middle. Then click out here, then hold control, go into midpoint snap. Perfect, that's straight. Now we'll go here, hold control, midpoint snap. Perfect. And then we're going to same again, hold control, midpoint snap. Go middle, control, midpoint snap. There we go. Now we're just gonna turn. Now you can see here that this is like a trapezium almost with another corner here, which is not what we want. So we're gonna fix that angle on there. There we go, like so. Oh no, missed. It's not going through. Hello? Oh, there you go. It worked. Yeah, same again with this one. And then this one here. And this one too. There we go. Okay. That works beautifully. Now, how do I get out of it? Press left click twice to close, or oh, there we go, perfect. Oh no, this is not working. There we go. How do I get out of this? I can't select the my move thingy. What's the instructions? Control, pan, view, control, undo. Oh, escape. No, it disappeared. No, oh my god. It all disappeared. Great. How do I redo? It's annoying. Okay, we'll just do the same again. Same again, guys. Same again. So we got our little nozzle here. Okay, now we're just gonna get the knife tool, as like before. I think we had it on edge mode. Perfect. Then we just continued the this thingy, this shape, the line from here. Then we just did a click the corner, go into middle, cancel, click corner, go into middle, hold control as always, just so that it snaps in the middle. Hold control, click the middle, there we go. Then we want to click this here, go there, over here, just to make it non-angon. Or maybe I can do it like this. Oh, that's so much easier. Nice method. Okay, now I need to get out of here somehow. What? I can't get out of this. Get me out of the knife. Okay, I don't want to press escape again because I'll lose everything once more. If I go here. Oh wait, what's this? What's this button? Backspace? Enter? Oh, enter. Oh, thank god. Okay. We did it. Okay, back to normal. Now with that, we can finally select the edge, the corners here, and then we're gonna go on to the scale thingy, scale gizmo, and then we're just going to scale this inwards just so we got a little circle. It's not the best circle, but it works. Or maybe I can, resize it. If we go onto faces, select the faces, and then we're just gonna square it off or circle it off slightly. There, like so. Perfect. Okay, that's done. Next step, we're going to go on to insert faces, scale it in. Or maybe I should have extruded this upwards, maybe. Okay, we'll go back to normal. Oh, I accidentally went back too far. Let's scale it back again. Okay, there we go. That's done. Maybe a bit more, actually. Okay, we're gonna scale it. We're gonna extrude it out. Go on to extrude region. Yeah, I don't know the difference between all these extrusion settings, so if anyone could, like, maybe go into detail how these work, that'd be great. If you could, it'll be most appreciated. Yeah, we'll just go on extrude region for now, considering that was the default one. So bring that up like that. Let's have it in line maybe with the reinforcement or the indentation there. Or is that too high? Maybe too high. I don't know if this makes sense at all, but it's just another little 3D modeling practice for me, which is well, very much appreciated. I'm sure I'll use this technique or whatever it's called in due time for other projects. There we go. So next step, we're going to select the faces again. We're going to go insert faces. Go in. Now we are going to extrude downwards. I think that's the thing, actually. Is there like a better saying for it, like extrude manifold that looks like it's made for this kind of thing? So extrude dissolves faces whose faces form, dissolves edges whose faces form a flat surface and intersect new edges. I think this might be what we want for like extruding things into objects, so I'll click that and see what happens. Yeah, that's what we want. Perfect, we got a little nozzle. I don't know if this makes sense, but yeah, this is working. Wait, is there a way for me to remove wireframe? Or the wires? Oh no. Well, this works though. It's a barrel. All good. Not bad for my quote-unquote first time in Blender, I might say. And might say also that my experience has come in clutch for this endeavor. But it could be better though. This barrel is definitely not uniform in sizing or measurements, that's for sure. You can probably tell because like it's not even centered, but I suppose that's its little charm there almost, because like I'm sure like way back then barrels weren't uniform in design. Like, I'm sure there's different manufacturing difference every now and then when people make, well, barrels in such a manner, these wooden ones anyways. In any case, not bad for my first barrel in Blender. Looking forward to seeing what else I can 3D model out down the line. And seeing where this series takes me. Maybe I'll dabble in animation, rigging, and the UV unwrapping as well. All of those I had experience in with Maya, but I'm sure it'll be a very different experience when it comes to Blender. But we'll look forward to that next time. I'll just stick with the 3D modeling arc for a bit and see where things go from there. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe you might have learned something new, or maybe you just enjoyed watching me struggle and probably cringed at my many failure, or maybe you just cringed at my methods almost. I'm sure that if you have any like advice or like some stuff that will make my life easier, do share some info in the comments, because that would be very much appreciated, and I'll see if I can apply your hints and tidbits next time in the next videos or something. In any case, I'll see you guys next time, alright? See you later.